What's good, guys? CJ here, and today we got to talk about the latest patch notes from the DNA devs because there's a lot of juicy stuff in here. I know a lot of you have been a little bit upset regarding theater, and some of the fixes that we're going to talk about in here are actually going to make it a lot easier. So if you were having a little bit of a hard time, go ahead and try it one more time and see how it feels now. With that said, though, let's actually go in and check out the patch notes. Dear Fox Hunters, thank you for your continued support and passion for Duet and DEVS. We would like to update on the optimizations and new developments from December 23rd to December 25th. By the way, guys, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. First off, the pickup speed for dropped items has been optimized, and the settlement for demon wedges related commissions has been slightly delayed. Fixed an issue where some enlightenment steals could not be interacted with. If encountered during a story quest, you may try abandoning and re-accepting the quest after the fixed. Fix an issue where interface buttons would behave abnormally after triggering UI hide during skin preview. Fix an issue where titles from distant players could appear in the Huaxu co-op areas. Fix an issue where characters would keep falling on certain devices when graphics quality was set to extremely low. Fix an issue where Ziliu's character model displayed abnormally in the Asphodel. Fix an issue with certain audio resources. Fix an issue where characters in some story sequences could not move normally. Fix an issue where switching the cosmetics of an already invited character would sometimes cause abnormal animations. Fix an issue where the UI prompt for the start shooting would remain on screen after completing a Mystic Maze stage. Optimize the rule for obtaining the premium rewards in Luno's special theater event. The requirement has been changed from successfully completing 3 or more out of 5 required actions to completing just 1 out of the 5 required actions, which is pretty nice. Fix an issue where participating in Luno's special theater and then entering the Mystic Maze could cause the game to crash during the commission settlement, leading to abnormal settlement results. Fix the issue where signing up for Luno's special theater could sometimes fail. Fixed an issue in the current version of Immersive Theater, the damage reduction effect from Coordinated Adagio Shattered Blade incorrectly applied to non-weapon damage. Guys, this is actually massive. This particular debuff was actually applying to things like your skill damage and a bunch of other things, meaning you were doing less damage overall. Now, this is not to say that theater was impossible or it was the hardest challenge in the world, but it was definitely extra hard because of this particular bug. They have fixed it within a day and a half during Christmas, mind you, to help players out, fix their own mistake, of course, and make sure you guys would have a smoother, transition and a better experience while doing theater. So I know there's a lot of people doom posting. I know there's a lot of people that are mad, but I want you guys to actually check this out now. Go into theater, try it out for yourself, because people are literally telling me that yesterday they couldn't beat Act 8, and now they're breezing through Act 12, no problem. So there's definitely improvements, and I know that some people are still not going to be able to breeze through Act 12. Check your builds, spend a little bit of time grinding it out, improving your characters, and you'll be absolutely fine. Trust me, guys, we have several videos on the channel talking about this particular topic, several builds. There are people that have cleared this with pretty much almost all of these characters. Even Truffle main DPS has cleared all the 12 stages. Think about that. Fix some text translation errors. I know some people were complaining about that, and we are getting compensation. Updated compensation, Fox scene times 100. Then we have the latest fixes. Fix an issue where the quality of the weapon ascension chest displayed abnormally, quantity. Fix an issue where the content in the Serenity's character skin selection Dark Jade displayed abnormally. Fix an issue where, under certain circumstances, enemies in Mystic Maze spawn at incorrect distances. Fix the abnormal lag within the Cave of Twilight Ravine, and that's like the only place that I've actually heard people complain that there has been lag in the new area. Most people that are running this game on like a normal rig and even on phones have been saying there's like no lag in almost every single area outside of that cave, so that's pretty good. Fix an issue where damage dealt by tentacles Aurelia Aurita and Yuichi failed to reduce the damage reduction effect of Defense Variation Brotherhood. This is going to be really good as well, because now you're going to be able to deal even more damage when you're using your Hydro Summons team with, once again, Tabitha, with Fushu, and with Rebecca, which is really, really good. Fix an issue where visual effects persisted after Fantasio's ultimate ability concluded. Fixed a rare crash occurring on iOS devices during exploration commissions. Fix an issue where character faces may display abnormally on certain devices. Fix an issue where a notification red dot would display incorrectly upon reconnecting after completing expeditions. More changes. Adjusted the text description for the collectibles Broken Relic and Sky Lily. Fixed missing localized translations in some instances. Fix an issue where the forging interface could become unresponsive under certain conditions. Fix an issue where the weapon coloring interface could not be exited normally under certain conditions. Fix an issue where the icons for the Chaos Impression avatars in the Impression Store displayed incorrectly. Fix an issue where the prices on some items displayed abnormally. Fixed an issue where the Impression Store could not be accessed via the jump link on the Impression 5-dimension interface of the Mistwurf map. Fixed incorrect description in some tutorial stages. Fixed an issue where enemies could sometimes not be hit or take damage. Fixed an issue where using a controller could sometimes cause the game to crash. Fixed an issue where achievements could not be completed or rewards claimed. Fixed an issue on mobile devices where the long press lock-on shooting setting did not work. Fixed an issue where some commissions showed as locked despite being previously unlocked. Fixed an issue where the visual effects for some skill displayed abnormally. Fixed display issues in some story sequences. Known issues. The following is a list of some issues in the current version we are actively working on resolving more problems and will provide updates on additional known issues as solutions are confirmed. Okay, so not only did these devs in literal Christmas do all these fixes, and I know someone's gonna say, well, they shouldn't have released a game with so much bugs. Listen, all these games be having bugs and issues, let's be real. But within a day or two, in Christmas, bro, in the holidays, in the middle of the holidays, they still released all these fixes. And there's a lot of fixes. And then on top of that, they also are giving us a little, list of known issues that they're actively working on. In the current version, some devices might crash during the shader compilation stage. This issue will be fixed in an upcoming update. In the current version, some quests in Huakshu instance and marvels might be unable to be completed. This issue will be fixed in an upcoming update. In the current version, some teleportation points may fail to activate. This issue will be fixed in an upcoming update. We deeply appreciate every Fox Hunter for your ongoing understanding, patience, and support. We're always listening, and we appreciate every valuable suggestion you have provided through the following ways: in-game customer service settings, miscellaneous customer service link. Y'all notice how they don't say Reddit? Y'all notice how they don't say Reddit? They say provided through the following ways. Y'all got some complaints? In-game customer service settings. Right there. Customer service links. They provided you with the link and everything. Go ahead and do that. They didn't say no Reddit post. They didn't say no subreddit. So if you guys want some changes, right there, buddy. That's going to be it, honestly, for this video. I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, I personally think the devs are doing great. I understand the game is going to have problems, is going to have issues. I'm fine with those problems and issues as long as they're getting fixed, as they're getting worked on. I am not a child. I have patience, and this is a free product. So if I get it day one and it has some issues, I can log off and play something else until they fix the issues clearly within a day or two, and the game runs easier, smoother, no problem. I don't see a reason to really doom post the game, but if that's what you want to do, clearly you have a completely different agenda. As a grown man that can play other games, hang out with family, touch some grass, eat some ass, any of those things, I think the devs are doing a good job. Taking it slow, a small company working on their game, improving it and all of that. But hey, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Go out and try Theater again, and let me know if you're able to clear it a lot easier than you were maybe on the first day of the patch going live. But that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and join our Discord. And for now,